You know, this movie reminds me of my hooping days. Could've went pro, but I decided on academics. Now, I make YouTube videos. What's up? The Way Back is a movie directed by Gavin O'Connor. It was actually supposed to come out way back in October 2019, but they pushed it to March 2020. One, because there's a shitload of movies that came out in October, and two, now they can promote it during NBA season and March Madness. Which then, I don't know why I ain't just thinking that in the first place, but I digress. Obviously the star of the movie is Ben Affleck. It also features Michaela Watkins from SNL and Janina Gavankar, who I've been crushing on since Blind Spotting. Mini plug for that movie if you haven't seen it yet. Get there. Anywho, the movie revolves around Ben Affleck's character, Jack Cunningham, who was the best high school basketball player in the state. Got offered a full ride to go to the University of Kansas, but suddenly just gave up the game. Now he's a whole grown-up working in construction. There's nothing wrong with that, but he's also battling some intense demons with alcoholism. So the high school team that he played for all those years back actually reached out to him to coach the boys team. I guess their current coach had like a stroke or something. Our prayers go out. Obviously the team is trash, so Ben Affleck works with them to get better as a basketball team, and they inadvertently work with him to get better as a man. That's deep. But actually, where have I seen this before?
From Walt Disney Pictures, he's a hotshot attorney who's never lost.
Yes!
Forced to coach a hockey team that's never won.
Keep swinging, maybe you'll give him a cold.
He'll try to teach them how to win.
You think losing is funny? Well, not at first, but once you get the hang of it.
And they'll teach him
Get off the roof, you little monkey!
that winning isn't everything.
Let's have fun out there.
Walt Disney Pictures presents Emilio Estevez,
Are we ducks or what?
The Mighty Ducks.
Just kidding. But if you were like me and you was watching the trailer for The Way Back, you're probably thinking, ugh, am I really gonna watch another freaking Coach Carter? Obviously the answer is yes. These fucking movies are awesome.
We need a new coach, Jack. You're the first person I thought of.
Is the team any good?
No.
In fact, the last time we made the playoffs, back when you were playing.
It's the whole team? 10 kids? You wanna know why they're leaving you open? It's because they don't think you could hit the ocean from the beach.
Heard you're coaching basketball.
Keeps my mind off other things.
But above that, it's not just another Mighty Ducks or Coach Carter or freaking Remember the Titans. It does it in a slightly different way where you really feel for the trials that Ben Affleck's character is going through. And shit doesn't always work out. You're dealing with some real consequences. One important thing to know about the movie is that Ben Affleck actually had real life problems with alcoholism. He's been fighting with it for a long time. In fact, right before this movie was supposed to start production, he actually had a very public relapse. Fucking TMZ, of course. Honestly, this movie almost didn't even get made. Right after Ben's TMZ snafu, the director was trying to reach out to him so they could start working. But Ben had checked himself into rehab, so we couldn't get in contact with him. I guess when you're in rehab, you can't really just be texting folks. So the director was literally on his way to shut the whole thing down when Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck's ex-wife, reached out to him. She wanted him to know how badly Ben wanted to do this project. She even told him how Ben is bringing a basketball into rehab every day to kind of reiterate his passion for the project. It's like literal ex-wife goals. I mean, like, I don't want an ex-wife, but if I had... Anyway, shout out to women. Ben often talks about how hard the divorce was and how he hopes in the future he can get a new healthy relationship. Recent reports have stated that Ben Affleck was seen canoodling with actress Ana de Armas in Cuba. Stay tuned. This movie's gonna go down in Ben Affleck's win column, right next to Justice League. No, I'm just kidding. It's easily one of his best performances, and it holds a lot more weight knowing that he was dealing with a lot of this stuff in real life. You don't gotta be a basketball fan to enjoy this movie. It's not really a sports thing. It's really about seeing someone face adversity and watching how they battle back from it. It's also about the responsibility we have to be good role models to the youth. I mean, at its core, it's really watching someone face life's obstacles, including grief, and seeing how they grow from it. We all got them. I'm giving this movie 4 stars. I recommend you go see it in the theaters. I don't think you gotta rush out and see it if you wanna wait for it, but I also think it's important to show the movie theaters in Hollywood that we do value these kind of movies and we don't always need to see the superheroes and the action flicks. I mean, Black Widow, I do want to see that. As always, thanks for checking out Tait's Take. I got homework for y'all. Number 1, like the video. Number 2, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Number 3, in the comments, let me know your favorite Ben Affleck movie, if you have one. Number 4, wash your hands.